Welcome, we are Kath, Sue and Fudge. After living for 2.5 years in our motorhome, and with the help from the BBC's Escape to the Country, we found our forever home in the Highlands of Scotland, where we enjoy all it has to offer, including hiking, swimming, cycling and running. So why not join us in our post-retirement adventures? Good morning. Today is a day I've been dreading because I'm going off to tackle the pump house, and you'll see when I get there. Some of it's not that nice. Well, as you can see, it's not the nicest of surroundings. I've had to move away some of the insulation to get at a panel in the ground and get some insulation stuff down there, and also I've been wrapping some more stuff around the pipes up here, and hopefully once I put the whole jigsaw puzzle back into place, it'll be well insulated for the winter again. And well, maybe I'm going to need some more, but anyway, let's have a look. Well, I'm glad that job's done. I wasn't looking forward to it, but I did put one of those little ultrasonic plugs in that's supposed to repel mice, and I didn't see, well, there was no additional signs of mice in there, put it that way. It's still pretty grim. Anyway, next job. I've been listening to you guys. A lot of you, when I'd rotivated the garden earlier this year, said, have you heard of No Dig? So I'd looked that up. So what I've done now, I've harvested all my vegetables that are in the veggie patch. I've ordered some tarpaulins, and I'm going to use the stones that I dug out of the ground, that I put all around the edge of the veggie patch, to hold down some tarpaulin, and I'm going to leave that down all winter. Hopefully that will prevent any weeds growing, probably kill off any that are there at the moment anyway. And next year I'll have a lovely veggie patch ready to go again. Now that that's done, next job is to fit a new radiator in one of our bedrooms. We changed 3 radiators last year, so we've got one bedroom which is still an old panel heater. So I've bought a new radiator for that room, and I'm going to try and fit it today. Should be okay. You never know with these things, do you? First thing to do is get this old panel heater off the wall. Actually, I might open the box of the other thing first, just so I can see what's inside it. Sue's going to go mad. I've made a right mess. And we've got guests coming tomorrow, and she's hoovered and everything, so I'm going to be in big trouble. But anyway, it looks like the radiator, a template, probably for fixing, a fixing kit, manual, usual stuff. So I'm going to get the other one off the wall now. Bob on. Well, today is turning out to be a day of lots of little jobs. So now I've fitted the new radiator, which seems to be working fine. I've been, in fact it was yesterday, I was doing a fix on my table saw, which was a minor. It was just a little thing, I don't know if you can remember, I used to have a piece of wood jammed in so that the blade would stay at 90, and then therefore I couldn't move it. I fixed that by taking it all apart and getting to it from the bottom, and now I just need to put it back on its frame. Well, that was easy to say and quite tricky to do. It was a right fiddle. The nuts which screwed onto the bolts underneath the stand were really difficult to get to, and I lost several down the hollow legs of the stand, which I never recovered, and I had to keep getting new bolts. Yes. Well, I won't bore you with the rest of this. As you can see, it's a fiddle, but I've got the first one on, so I'll be all right. Well, that's it. I think I've managed it. Track saw's all folded up and put away. It's got a little stand on wheels. I've bought a riving knife because when I bought this, it didn't have one, and I didn't even know about such things at the time. So I've bought one, which I hope will fit. I don't know. But anyway, I'm quite pleased. I've now fixed it. Well, after that very productive morning where I've sorted out the pump house, I've put the tarp on the veggie patch, what else have I done? I've fixed the table saw and fitted a radiator. And now I'm out in the woods with Fudge enjoying our afternoon walk. And I've got to get it done because it's the Women's Rugby World Cup final later, and so I've got to get back and support those ladies. I did start watching a bit of the France-New Zealand game because they're all good, but obviously I'm going to support England. And in fact, Sue will support England. She does, as long as they're not playing Scotland, of course. Now, what are you waiting for? Hey, what are you waiting for? Is it a biscuit? Hang on. See if I can get a biscuit out of my pocket. Ready? Paw. Paw. Oh, it was coming up, wasn't it? I haven't got two hands available to me. Is that nice? Good morning. Well, look at this. It's the penultimate day of September and the sun's out and it's glorious. Last night, however, was a really starry night and it was cold, and we even had frost on the ground and a little bit of mist. So it was a real autumnal feel, beautiful. But we have more visitors and we're heading off for a walk to an old favourite. So come and join us. Well, we've stopped briefly at Loch Pechulish just to let the girls have a look. There has been some talk of swimming, but it's quite cold today, so I think minds may have been changed. So we've arrived at our walk. It is an old favourite. We're walking up the river from Glenmore, heading towards the Rivone Bothy. Now, we're a bit short on time today because I'm having a haircut later, so we'll see how far we get. But we'll definitely get to the Green Lochen and hopefully get a chance to see those fairies washing their clothes.
To start the rebuilding of life, the roads that lay open are many. When the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any, to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've...
Well, we finished that walk, and like all of our friends who come up here, they are blown away with the beauty of this place. Anyway, I have had an appointment to my hair, and you might see it looks a little bit different now because I've had my hair cut, but I dropped the rest of them off at the Cairngorm ski station so they could have a go on the mountain railway, and I'm back up here now to pick them up. Hello, how was it?
Oh, it's
You enjoy it?
Yeah.
You get some good views up there?
Yeah, it's
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you got a...
Oh.
Right then, we'll come in the warm.
Yeah.
Back safely, and it turns out everyone enjoyed themselves at the top of the mountain. So what better thing to do now than settle down for the evening with a good log fire. We'll catch up with you all again soon. Good morning. Well, yesterday we got back, had a lovely day, and look, we're out in the van today, and we were just doing a little bit of an explore to make sure that our friends can get up to go onto the snow road, and we're quite happy that that is entirely feasible now. But having had a little trip out in our van, we had to stop here to get these views behind me. I hope you can get this, because look, it is stunning out here. Well, we were heading back, and we've decided just to pull in at Castleroy so that they can have a look at this old 12th century castle, which probably wasn't a castle as such, but maybe an old hunting lodge. With a little stop off, this time to see if we can see the Highland coos.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything.
So we're back, time for a cup of tea.
I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
Well, good morning. So we've woken up today, the weather's not as good, but of course the dog needs a walk anyway. So Fudge has been very patiently waiting for us, and we're now heading off to have a little wander into Abernethy Forest. After this walk, our friends left to spend a couple of days at Glenmore campsite, where they got a lot more than they bargained for, ended up staying for longer because of Storm Amy. And if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll try and put a link on the screen so you can have a look at what we managed to endure.
It was a lot higher, wasn't it? Oh no!
Well, this was the start of an arduous few days, and it didn't end with the storm ending, but you'll have to wait till next week to see what happened next. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Short but sweet, hopefully, and our friends really enjoyed themselves. So thank you so much for watching, and well, we'll see you next time.
It's a good